Manqoba, what is the latest coming out of Manziville?
Baktid. Well, I can certainly tell you that community members here in Mfundo have also been out here today on the street, of course, to protest over the issue of illegal mining in this particular community, but also the criminality that also, is part of what they say are illegal mining operations in this particular neighborhood. Of course, this is an area in Mfundo that is just adjacent. In fact, it is a neighbor of Kagiso, where we saw those protests yesterday, and today again we're seeing community members from this particular area coming out in their numbers, saying that they want an end to what is happening in their community here. But of course, there's a strong police presence here in Mfundo. I'm just going to move out of shot just to show you what is happening here. We are on Main Reef Road here in Manziville, which is just next to Randfontein, not far from Randfontein, and this is where community members had actually taken to the street, blockading the streets, in fact trying to make sure that nothing passes here on this particular route to make their point heard. But we've seen police stepping in and really, trying their level best to disperse these residents, warning them not to come to this particular street. But I'm going to get a sense now from one of the community leaders as to what really is happening with the protest. Baba, if you can just join me here. And Baba, what is going to happen now? I see that the community members, were out here on the street wanting to continue with the protest. But what is happening now? We saw you also talking to police.
Yes, my name is Walter Plagi. I'm the regional organizer of the eNCA in the West Rand. But the community are protesting because of the Zama. Now we have decided to go to the police station, Kagiso police station, to sit down with the station commander, Maduna, so that we can get a sense, because they are said they don't have a resources to remove everything that is here for Zama. Now we are going to the table just to plan. Then they will help us after that.
Okay, let me just get to this issue before we talk more about this particular protest. Let's get to the issue of Zamazamas. And, what are your complaints when it comes to Zamazamas? How bad is the situation here?
Zama is very bad in our township because they even connect to our residents' houses, and now the ESCOM doesn't have a weight to supply us with the electricity because of Zama. All of them, they work there. I can tell you, if you can see my car, they put a big stone there next to, when I come from Randfontein, the big stone, and they put the paper of cement. I was thinking it's a paper of cement. Then I put it in the middle of the car. It smashed my car at the bottom there. So I'm saying this thing of Zama, and the problem is the police, when they come here, they just go there. They took all those bags of sand. When they are on their way, they give back to this Zama those sand. So it seems the police are part of this thing.
Yeah. And you also mentioned the issue of crime in this area that is also exacerbated by some of the operations, illegal operations that are taking place here. How bad is it?
Oh, it's very bad. It's bad, and always they try by all means to chase away the community. And there is a tuck shop. We don't have shops here. It's only tuck shops. So those tuck shops are Somalian tuck shop. Even yesterday, they went to another tuck shop and took bread. They go down to those holes of Zama with the food. Maybe others, they are underground as we speak. Yes.
And Baba, in terms of the action today, you've said that you have decided now to speak to police. So what's going to happen to this action? Are you suspending this particular protest pending that discussion with the police?
Yes, we want to hear from the station commander Maduna. After that, when he's got his own plan with us as a community leader, then we can now, they can operate to chase away the foreigners.
Okay. All right. Now, thank you very much for that update. This was one of the ANC leaders here in this community, just saying that they've now decided just a short while ago to actually go and meet with the police, here in the station that services this community, which is the station of Kagiso. And this is where, of course, we saw, a memorandum being handed over yesterday by some of the community members in Kagiso who had indicated that they have several issues that they wanted to raise with police. And one of those issues, of course, is the breakdown in relationship between the police as well as community members who they say are simply not servicing these communities. And I think this is what has been echoed by this ANC leader here, who says that the police are simply in cahoots with some of these illegal miners. They go to the settlement to seemingly collect bribes from these illegal miners. So that's something that we've been hearing from these community members as far as police and the servicing of police is concerned in these two communities. But at this particular point, what we do understand from this leader is that they are now going to be meeting with the station commander to try and perhaps find a plan as to what is going to be done with illegal mining in this particular area. So the protest, he says, he is not expecting it to go beyond what we have seen this morning.